I was young back then. I think I came to Canada when I was 17, turning to 18. And I always enjoy, like, even South Vietnam didn't have full democracy, but I always enjoy that. I enjoy whatever I can have and freedom and things like that. But when the communists took over, I say, well, I'm not sure, I don't know them. And so I decided to leave the country. And I got on a boat. After the war, I think after the South Vietnamese government surrender, I came out and I saw some soldier calling me, "Kid, why don't you come here and help me to fix a boat and we can live together?" So I did that. I did help them. I got my motorcycle, so I drove them to get some parts and things like that. And in the end, we fixed a boat and we got out. And I ended up in Canada because my sister lived in Canada. I didn't know then, but now I really think that that decision was the best decision I ever made. I just like this country. It's the people are so warm, so nice. It's a cold country, but I like winter. I have no problem with winter.
My family chose Canada. I also had family in Canada already, but when I moved to Ottawa, I even liked it better because the nature. I love the nature. I love the peacefulness of this country. Really, it's if you go to Asia, you will see the people everywhere, and in this country, I mean, you can drive for miles and not see anybody. It's really something very, very special.
I've been more or less very happy with Canada in the last 40 years. So I always want to do something for Canada, and I couldn't write a book because it's too long, and I'm not a very good writer. So, and I'm a musician. So in the end, I say, hey, why not compose a song about Canada, just say thank you, Canada. And my wife is a very good lyricist, and she wrote poem in the past, and she wrote lyrics, and it's turned out to be very good. Oh, Canada, I have lost a country, I have lost a home.
Yeah, well, first of all, we thought, when we think of Canada, we think about the land of values, values that you cannot find everywhere in the world. So democracy, equality, justice, there are things that are very, very special to Canada. And the next thing when I think about Canada is the nature of Canada, the natural beauty that you find, the lakes, the snowy mountains. So we try to put both into the song. And when I started writing with Hung, I was thinking about my father who passed away only a few months ago, and he kept thinking, always be grateful for Canada, for receiving us, for taking us in. So I get emotional when I started writing because I kept thinking about my father saying, remember to thank Canada.
You want to thank Canadian, and we want the Canadian to feel happy about their country and what they have done to the others, first of all. And they're going to be good for the Vietnamese community too, I believe, because they probably have the same feeling that we have. And
our children too. We want our children to remember to thank Canada because they're born here, so they may not know that life is not so good in other countries in the world. So they might take it for granted. I want them to remember forever that, you know, this is not to take it for granted, that this is really something special to be able to live in this country.
Social justice, the land of democracy, rise and equality with our super